What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? This your boy Enlightened Luciferian Prince coming at y'all once again. As I say to my audience, I thank everybody for participating. I thank everybody for their attention, for their patronage. Those who are patrons, the 5 that I do have, much appreciated to you. And for the subscribers, this is my YouTube presentation. This is my YouTube channel. And I kind of keep things generalistic on this channel because I want to keep this channel running because, unfortunately, for algorithmic reasons and for purposes of shadow banning, which has happened to many people's social media accounts, they don't want the dissemination of proper information to flow. However, telling the truth is never against their law, which I don't give a fuck about, no way, because it don't have no operation over me whatsoever. Now, for the agents who sit here and peruse this channel, please have a seat. Oh, and yes, we only offer you coffee today. Yes, we only offer coffee. There's no water. So if you have to relieve yourself, you have to go to the restroom during the discourse of the delivery of this video, that's perfectly fine, because you're not welcome here in the first place. But we do offer coffee on my channel, okay? Make you nice and comfortable. All right? All right. Now, for the people who contact me via email, the reason why I say serious inquiries only is because I have a very fixed schedule in regards to certain things in my personal life. Certain times, I may not be available. So, during this week, universe allowed, I'm going to try to do as many uploads as I can because my schedule is fixed. Now, I know that people live in different time zones. I know that people have different schedules. People work different times. I know. I get all that. I'm an adult. You don't have to lie to me. I'm a kid. I know what's going on. But if indeed you would like to schedule a consultation in the future, this is for present people, and this is for people that may actually contact me in the future. Please set a fixed time. Do not give me a time that is inconvenient with yours, because that's going to make me clash with my schedule. And then we can't have a proper understanding or proper interpretation. You know, I keep my schedule as free as I can, and I'm starting this early in the week because I usually upload between Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'm starting this from today as the date of this upload into the future so I can go ahead and keep my schedule approximate. So, if you need assistance, I'm not answering emails that got to do with questions, you know, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being real. I'm not answering emails that have to do with questions. If you want to ask a question, you got a phone, you got a computer, you got a laptop, you got a tablet, ask fucking Google. Don't ask me, because that's consuming my time that I'm attributing to something else. You see what I'm saying? Period. No disrespect. It's just the truth. And pardon me, if you're watching this video around children, please remove them from your immediate vicinity because my videos are not for children. Period. This is an adult-based channel. It's adult-based content. It's not for kids. So, pause this video if you're watching around children who can hear my coarse language, which I often use, and let us proceed. Now that we got that out the way, let's get the last thing out the way. This does not constitute legal advice, nor does it constitute anything anti-government, because I myself can be anti-self. The sole purpose of this information is for educational and informational purposes only. Boom. Let's bust the floodgate in this bitch. Now, the title of this letter, the title of this video, I went ahead of myself, is Letter Rogatory. And people have, for the past few weeks, been contacting me for advice in regards to their legal situations. However it may be, a lot of people entangle themselves in the legal system with very little to no knowledge of how it works. Now, everyone wants to try this poker trick where they come out where they say, well, we want to try this administrative maneuver. We want to try this administrative procedure. We're going to see how it works. You need to learn how this shit works before you can proceed against these people. See, a lot of people, and names aside of anybody, this is not directed to anybody, this is a generalistic statement in this video, don't know how the legal system works. I instruct people time and time again. They speak a very different language than you do. It's a very tricky language. It's a very deceitful language. And it's a language that hopefully that they often banked on that you never came to the understanding of. Letter rogatory is basically, according to the Hague Convention, Title 18, subsection 1781. If you look that up, I'm not going to say it on this channel lest people try to monetize, my doctrine, my education in regards to what it is. So we'll leave that aside. That's for people who contact me via email. But I'm just going to keep it generalistic. It's basically that convention. You look that up yourself, you can see exactly what it's for. Now, generalistically, what it's for is particularly letting these people know how their courts operate, and you're letting them know particularly that these courts are for profit. They are not for justice. All these idiots out here who keep thinking that they're banking on and waiting on these courts to rule in their favor, it's for money. It's for profit. It's a slave trade. You got to be out of your fucking mind to think that these people for 1 second will ever rule in favor material creature comforts over your self-embetterment. The only person who can guarantee their own self-embetterment is your ass. But you know what? The social apathy movement works at its highest potential when people are ignorant and are fucking fearful about what they are going with in regards to the legal system. See, I know that the legal system has often given you books, so-called giving you examples of people who have went against it, but have never practiced. Have you ever seen, put it like this? Fuck that. Have you ever put it like this? Have you ever seen anyone practice the absolute to the supreme system, quote unquote, in UCC and have been beaten down by police, been bitten by dogs and got fucked up in the streets? No. You saw people who were bowing down to it and saw it as the supreme method for them trying to protect themselves from the ignorant. That's what it is. People who practice the method of private administrative rule in your respective realm, if you know how to do that, for the few who do, then guess what? You don't see yourself on camera. You don't see yourself out there protesting. You don't see yourself out there demanding and begging for rights. You know what the fuck they are. And yes, they come with a price. Just like those people who shed their blood on the streets and was out there protesting and actually making it seem as if the government was that important. Most of them people that you saw in those instances were paid by federal government in order for them to actually portray that particular image to keep the supremacy of government over your ass. Yeah, I said it. And if don't nobody want to acknowledge that, so the fuck what? But when it comes down to what I say on this channel, oh yeah, I have the facts and the stacks to prove it. The truth is, those people who actually have a knowledgeable practitioner of the law, those people, see, it's not up to lawyers and judges for us to determine our legal outcome. See, they want to determine that you don't know. But when you do know and you do win, guess what? It ain't never published. Oh, I got a treat for y'all. Since y'all, some of y'all I got to make believers out of a lot of you motherfuckers. Excuse my language. I don't mean everybody. I'm just saying generalistically. I make believers out of a lot of motherfuckers, man. I got to make some believers out of y'all because I got the receipts for this. You see what I'm saying? I have receipts. I got proof. My own sweat equity went into this. Oh, just wait till the next upload. You will not believe it. I have proof. I don't sit here on YouTube to try to be no fucking celebrity, no medium of guruism. Fuck out of here. This is my real experience. And this is the reason why I've been through what I've been through, and I know that this is the divine purpose I've been through. Now, I'm not saying I want to be a lawyer, no shit like that. No, I'm just the individual mediator between the ignorance and the ignorance and the truth. Because all the shit you've been fed your whole life has been lies. Now I know this quote-unquote establishment like it. See, if I was pro-establishment, yeah, I'd be lauded and applauded. But I'm not. Because The thing is, we have to realize, I don't give a fuck about your distinction, your race, your ethnicity. I don't care. We are all in the same scenario with the common enemy. But the common enemy always seems to try to send division. All these TV cases you see where people of the opposite end of the spectrum, they get off. Oh, they get off with a slap on the wrist. How the fuck do you know? Did you attend the case? Were you there? Were you present? Do you have public record? Do you have evidence of that? Then they turn on the opposite end of the spectrum, which is actually the greater end of the spectrum, because melanin actually soaks up the most light, and these are the people who are deprived of it. That's why they get off so easy. But anyway, then they want to make it seem like we're so disparaged. See, the reason why I disparage is not about the skin colors, it's about what's in your fucking tank. The tool between your two shoulders. The 33rd degree. You see what I'm saying? Most people don't get that. Y'all let people determine your future, and y'all base it upon emotions. In order for you to determine your future, you will never have a logical outcome. Emotions. I feel. He should be. How the fuck do you... What? You can never govern your life based upon how you feel. Men and women alike. Logical determination in regards to your legal situation on the outcome and how it is determined. It's not about how the fuck you feel. See, a lot of people get on these channels and they be worried about how the fuck the establishment feels. I'm not an agent. I don't give a fuck how they feel. See, I was in the lion's den. I was there. Oh, let me see. Several times. All in one piece. Ain't that fucking amazing? And told this shit to these people while I was in that captivity. See, I know how to handle these people. I do. Because the one thing is, when it comes to you being in the lion's den, you better have a motherfucking whip. But y'all don't hear me though. Anyway, going back to the subject. Letters Rogatory by the Hague Convention, Title 18, subsection 1781, which is under subsection Title 18, 1781. It's basically letting the courts know that they are committing fraud. Courts know they commit fraud all the time. They know that. They just hope and bank and expect that you don't. I said in videos previously before, they said what? The word judge in Latin, or bench practitioner for that reason, or judiciary, means money changer. So Latinized to the whole thing, it means banco, bank. The place that a lot of y'all want to run to every motherfucking morning. Your bank accounts are governed by statutes and laws that are actually controlled by a particular medium. See, let's go a little bit deeper. In the movie The Matrix, when an architect was sitting there watching all the screens, and Neo was amongst the architect, the old white man, they tried to depict that he was God, and for some odd reason, he called upon Neo. He tried to recruit Neo, actually, to try to take over the Matrix. He said, look at all this shit. This shit's going on. What the fuck? I didn't think it would be like this. How do you think Neo made it to the architect? Don't answer that question in the comment section. Ask yourself that question in your daily life. Why do you need my help? Obviously, I know what the problem is because you gave me the problem. So I had to find a solution. And that's how Neo was wearing black and the architect was wearing white. So now it's a switch of the paradigm. Those who have the knowledge will often guide and direct that which is necessary in order to basically clean up the mess that they created in your life. But y'all didn't hear what I just said. I'll give you a sample. Here we go. I myself have learned that this alleged court has scheduled a cause, case, or claim against me is not really a court as per the Constitution per the United States, lowercase. but rather a tribunal operated as a private corporation, which is what this is. All these people that keep going into these courts asking for justice, asking for things to change, hoping that they will give you your redemption, you are your redemption. Now, granted that they agree with you. And I showed y'all videos in my previous feed. I showed you proof and receipts where they agreed with what I was saying. Courts. What the fuck more evidence you need from that? They agreed. They said, well, I hear what the adversary's saying, but I gotta let it go. If y'all keep going to these other motherfuckers on YouTube, woe be to you. And I'm not saying I want all that negative energy directed to me, because all people ain't good people. But I'm saying the ones that seek the truth, trust me, I have the proof. Proof upon proof upon proof. And I'm living in the world as we know it. I'm not behind bars. Ain't nobody hunting me down. Ain't nobody looking for me. Because when you practice it a certain way, you have to understand that you're doing it in such a peaceful way where they can't disagree with you. When I put that video there about the transcript, when I went before the judge and I was talking about the actual legal ramifications, I was literally in the palm of the beast. None of y'all was there. None of you subs was there. Y'all was living y'all daily life. But I emerged from the flames to give you the proof that the gold has been refined. Straight. I'm glad and I'm proud to say it. Now everybody want to sit on their high horse. Oh, you was in jail and so forth. Your ass is in jail right now. You're in a mental jail. See, your jail, your prison has no walls and you walk into them every fucking day because your conscience has not been absolved of actually having self-determination, you jealous ass bitch. You think jail and all that shit consists of being confined? You're confined in your own spirit. See, me, I practiced freely when I was there. Straight. With no help. But I thrived. And I made them bitches learn who the fuck I was. And guess what? The beast regurgitated me. And here I am. Still doing what I do. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. I really honestly don't. I got proof. Just wait till the time comes for when you need proof. You see what I'm saying? Watch yourself. You see what I'm saying? When it comes down to this court system, y'all people cannot play with these people. You got to go at them with an adequate sense and an adequate sense of strategy. Not know-how, not no conjecture, a strategy. What's your strategy? Most people who watch this video, y'all ain't secure parties. Y'all not. Y'all don't even know how to file a UCC1 correctly. And I'm reproaching people who, respectively for this. You don't. How much more so when you get involved with these people, when you want to present certain presentments, you don't know how to present them. Why are you wasting your fucking time? Now, I'm not saying this to dissuade people. I'm saying it to encourage, because constructive criticism is the way you get shit done. See, we live in an era where people don't like to be corrected. They don't like reproach. They like the soft hand approach. The kitty cat approach. You know, you take little kitten up by the neck. Nah, fuck that. We dealing with the bull on my channel. Yes, the bull. Fuck that soft ass shit. Y'all are dealing with entities who want to take your livelihood and your fucking whole fucking existence and rob you of it. Half of motherfuckers listen to this want y'all. Y'all want them to. Y'all don't like the hard approach. On my channel, I don't do that bullshit. I don't do that soft shit. I don't. If y'all want to, lock this video off at 1920, and skate on. A lot of people come to these channels and find themselves disappointed because they want other people to do the work for them. It don't work like that. You got to do the work. I just assist with the proper education on what you're going to do. The end result is on you. But I know some people who like to cut corners. You know? They want to go cut corners. Let me tell you something. My dad told me, rest in peace, told me, shortcuts draw blood. You see what I'm saying? I'll give you another hint. Here it goes. This is my own letter. When a judge asks if a person understands, he or she is asking if the person is liable for the bond. I am not responsible for the bond of this or these cases, but I will appoint the judge as trustee and fiduciary and the beneficiary of all proceeds. And that's one of the reasons why I did my Form 56 video. But I'm giving away too much. I'm going to leave it at that. You just learned a very significant truth. Less than 21 minutes. The reason why I do what I do on my channel and vehemently go at these people the way I go at them is because they don't let up as to how they go at you. I'm going to be a lot curt and very blunt. People have to stop inherently being fucking cowards. Some of y'all have not done your processes or not worked on what you need to work on because inherently deep down inside you're scared. You're afraid. And I say it time and time again in my videos. Fear paralyzes your initiative. You're afraid. You're afraid of the outcome that if you do try it, it might work. See, when it comes down to these YouTube universes, y'all have a concept that y'all go to all these other channels. Do you not know that y'all are mixing oil and water when it comes to a proper understanding? Y'all mixing oil and fucking water. That's what y'all doing. And y'all don't understand that y'all are mixing concepts with disinformation agents and people who tell the fucking truth. I don't give a fuck how many goddamn subscribers a motherfucker got on their channel. I don't care. Because where the motherfucking dead are, the vultures will always be there. Straight. Y'all see the vultures? Vultures is lurking. Motherfucker, oh, you don't have that many subscribers. So the fuck what? So? But I know one thing for sure. If you lock in my channel, you gonna get the real deal. So I ain't got time for all this bullshit, Zoom meetings and all. I like to motherfucking work out and do other shit. I ain't got time to entertain people and their problems. No. I'm gonna give you the truth and the truth be told. But I digress. Cheese stick. The purpose of this video, if you email me, serious inquiries only, is basically court by notice. That's the title of the video. My email is in the video description below. Letting these people know that they are committing fraud. Why do y'all feel apprehensive to take on a judgment as opposed to opposing your adversary? I will never, ever understand that. That is not my forte, if you know what I say. I don't know why y'all do it. But some of y'all do it based upon the specific notion that y'all relatively have this Stockholm syndrome in society. You better put these people on notice. A lot of y'all watching this video got court proceedings right now. Yeah. Y'all not secured. And y'all not opposing your adversary. And you ain't correcting your representation in regards to your case. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. A lot of people in foreclosure, criminal cases, I will say this. Please limit your response time to me because certain things I don't want to know about people's criminal cases because I'm not a criminal. I don't rock with criminal activity. Never have. In the respective realm of proceeding, never will. Now, all the shit they want to say you did, great, fantastic. Fuck it. In this fucking construct, just being melanated is a criminal enough. Well, that's another argument for another day. But the truth is, y'all ain't correcting yourself. You know, and I will tell you, I'm a very generous person. But please, do not try to increase my burden with stress for you not doing your accountability in regards to what you need to do. I just got to leave. Oh, yeah. And all y'all people that's going on Scribe, downloading them documents, congratulations. You download those documents from fucking lawyers who watch this fucking channels, and they draft these documents up. Congrats. Hope it works for you. Congrats. Because I'll tell you, I've been doing this for quite a long time. A lot of them documents, suspect as fuck. And they bind you to the jurisdiction. They are considered adhesion contracts. Should I do a video on that? I think I should. Yeah. I think I should. I really think I should. Adhesion contracts. Maybe that'd be my next upload. Because it's fresh on my mind. I'll show you how y'all can adhere yourselves to the system. Y'all keep on downloading these PDFs and all this shit with these legal documentations, not knowing what you're filing. Congrats. You just binded yourself through subject matter jurisdiction of informing them of something they should have never known in the first place. I don't give a fuck if you represent yourself or not. But some people just know it all. Just not everybody, but these are the people who I'm referring to. Stop going on public sites, downloading documentation, swearing to God in your conscience that is the be-all, end-all. You are sadly mistaken. The only documents that you can actually compose that are factual are those things that you compose from the knowledge that you research yourself and compile yourself. Those documents can be trusted. Anything out there in the public is for public consumption. It's just like Doritos. Them bitches will light everybody up who eat them. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. First time viewing this channel, like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that all button. And when it comes down to going to the subscription button, make sure you tap that notification so that every time I upload a video, since YouTube want to shadow ban, you'll be properly informed about everything particularly I'm saying at every angle. Because I'm going to do uploads throughout the day, as of the day of this video being recorded. You know? But I put this out there for those people who have administrative processes that are not in play, and I implore you to put them in play before you actually see your day in court. But don't contact me with questions. Serious inquiries only. That's it. In the discussion. I rest my proverbial case. Agents, fuck you, and fuck you. In the discussion. Take care.